Welcome to the Let Me Just Say This podcast with me, your main host, Cristian, and my co-host, Ben. What happened?
He said that like he went over a hill of a roller coaster. Oh, I mean, it's walking.
And our two little guests. Come on, Adam.
You didn't let Ben introduce himself. You said
He was
his name.
laughing. I already introduced
He
him.
introduced me. I'm Ben. I'm here.
Adam!
Tater.
All right.
Right.
I don't know if we have any topics, but we're back in the old creepy building. But
That's
this time there's sunlight to protect us.
Well, we do have the one topic we're going to try to keep. We're going to try our best to keep pushing out podcasts as we can, but we are in the middle of the coronavirus scenario.
Wait, did you say me or Cole?
Neither one.
Yeah.
But I just said
Okay, LSD.
we're going to try to keep pushing out podcasts.
Oh, I thought you said we were keeping Cristian out of the
We're
podcast.
gonna
No,
try to keep
Colton-
pushing Christian.
We
Colton will
lost,
not
we
be
lost
trying to
Colton
push our
for a
producer
while
away.
because
R.I.P. Colton.
he's not.
He's not well.
He doesn't have the virus,
We don't know.
but he's got
He
some.
just has it in his anus.
He's just got some close family who
From Madison, but
have been exposed to it, so therefore we're not taking the risk. But we're all still here to satisfy your podcast needs.
Fuck you.
I probably got the virus
off.
handling a gas pump today.
What a great story. What?
Yeah.
This is be a good one.
Yeah. I mean, we're still open at work, although we've gone down to.
Bad we can't tell you to come on down.
Yeah, you can come carry out all day if you want.
Unless you don't live here. You might be
I'm
quarantined.
glad Adam's with us to state the obvious of everything we talk about.
You know what? Let's make this a topic, and we're gonna bitch about Colton and his friendship
What a faggot!
when it comes to video games and flaking out on us.
Haven't we already badmouthed Colton on one episode? Or was
Well,
that
this
he
is
deserves
this is
it.
See, he
legitimate.
deserves everything.
This is a legitimate gripe about it.
Fake
The other
friend.
ones we were just kind of harassing him, and I actually tried to apologize for.
And then we went into a rant. For
But now
like
he's got to
30
the point where
he deserves it.
we have a lot of free time on our hands, so we try to play some Xbox together and whatever. And whenever we message Colton to play, for the most part, he just doesn't respond. It's not that if he doesn't play with, I'm gonna just be mad. It's gonna ruin my life. It's just say no. Just say I don't want to, or just say no, or
No!
Give me some response other than just not responding. Because I can also see on the list you're online, you're playing something.
Yeah.
It has a
Yeah.
pause feature.
Playing us.
You can take 2 seconds to send me a message that says,
Playing with my
piss
daughter.
off, I'm playing this.
Yeah, Uno.
But he won't even do that. But then I think the reasons you're saying no. And if you don't like the game we're playing, that's fine.
Uninstall.
That's fine. If you
Yeah.
don't like the game, just tell me that. Tell me that up front, and I won't ever ask you again.
And if you're listening to this, Colton, your excuse of we don't ask you to play with us is BS.
Shut up,
We
Colton.
text you every day, you worthless scum.
Yeah. Get out of my face.
You're not a good person anymore, Colton.
I hope your family kicks you out of the house for raging too much.
Yeah!
Colton, my only complaint is you need to stop throwing controllers around.
You need to stop promoting gays.
Stop abusing Addison.
Oh, what the hell?
I didn't hear that.
He said you need to stop promoting gays.
You know
That's-
the Pride. What is it they have?
We're not
Just
taking
stop.
we're
Stop
not taking
while
a
you're-
position on that.
Just stop.
Didn't they cancel?
Colton, anyways, I don't. One thing that Colton does that I don't understand is why does he get so pissed off at video games? Because to me, I like video games. I like them a lot. But if they piss me off, I'm not gonna play them. Like that stupid Sakura, whatever, that stupid samurai game. It started pissing me off because you trip and fall and you get your head chopped off, and so I was like,
So
I'm not doing this.
You've never played that game since that day Colton told you to?
No, because
Well, part of the problem that was too is it was literally Tater's first time playing the game, literally the first time.
Oh man,
And Colton was just berating him and yelling at him, "Do this, do this!
What are you doing?
Why are you doing that? Why don't you just do that?"
what are you doing, idiot?
It's like he's never played the game, so I don't know. But yeah, you're right. To get
But as he's yelling on you from your bed too. like
Oh,
sitting there
yeah.
comfortably.
Well,
Have we talked about that on here before?
We can touch
How
on
he sleeps
that,
on
All
his
his
bed.
clothes off.
but let's not
No,
get off the
please.
rage thing
No.
yet.
We made fun of it in the last couple.
The raging about the games, I'm with you as far as if I'm going to get that mad and it's going to be this unhealthy for me to like this, to play this game, I'm just not going to play this game.
Yeah. Well, if I start like throwing stuff, especially like I mean, y'all know what I do for a living, and it doesn't make a lot of money. Okay, not that would make more money than what I do, but it doesn't make a lot of
Especially
money.
if you're good at it.
Yeah. So if I get pissed off and I start like getting ready to throw something, I'm like, ah! I think I'm like, oh, this is $50. This took me like 3 hours to make.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah,
You know
it's
what
like I
mean?
look at like I'm getting ready to throw like nah, because it doesn't look like a controller anymore. It's like that's $60 I'm getting ready to throw against the wall.
Yeah.
I can't do that. And
Unless
me
you're
personally,
rich.
I got kids at my house, so
Oh,
I'm
you
also
would scare
trying.
the hell out of
I'm
me.
almost trying. I'm trying to set a good example too, because my I got a 14-year-old son who gets a little mad at games he plays, but he doesn't like. Well, he knows. I think he knows better than to smash controller, but
You just see Colton like throw a controller and it pelts his mom in the face. Like,
Oh, should have dodged it, bitch.
Make me a
well,
sandwich.
well, like I told him this last time that you got the video Addison sent
This
us.
is your goddamn fault for leaving the kitchen.
Did you see that? The video that Addison sent us?
Please edit that one out. No.
Okay, he did send us a video. Addison sent
Oh
us
yeah, where he
of-
was like,
of Colton raging.
I'll
it
post.
was like what? It
I'll
was like
put it
Super
out.
Mario or something too.
And I told Colton,
No, it was Doom Eternal.
Oh,
He was getting mad at the platforming because you have to make these jumps and he wasn't grabbing the ledge.
but see, like even then, like I bought Doom when it came out, and I'm on the easy level, and I'm sure Colton started on the one that like if you die, you start all over again. Why would you do that to yourself? You're setting yourself up to get angry.
yeah,
Why would you even play the hard level on games? I've never understood that.
Are you being sarcastic?
it's a challenge. I mean, it's for the challenge.
It's-
I
it's
can't.
for the-
I
But
can't
if you want
tell.
to get through the game,
It's
though,
for the people who like.
Oh yeah, no, I agree with you. I
like,
want
I
to.
wouldn't do hard till the end of the game.
Yeah, or play it back over and
Yeah.
do the hard. Yeah.
Idiots.
It's only
I
for
can't
peop-
tell with the sunglasses if you're being for real.
It's
See, the
only for
thing
people
is-
who know they can do it.
The thing with that is, I told Colton, why don't you just hang on to that controller, the one that you've already busted, because that way you can
Go on.
just keep that one. So the next time you get mad, just throw in again. That way you're not chunking $60, $60, all because you can't control yourself over a video game. And a lot of the games these days, he just put his thing in that pit. But,
I'm porking it.
Yeah.
like,
Sorry.
so I grew up like I had Super Mario Brothers like when it came out. Like me and my brother had that when we were kids. And as frustrated as you get at somebody killing you in Call of Duty or in that homosexual Fortnite game, but
I thought we weren't taking a stance on that.
I am on Fortnite.
Do you
said
like the
homosexual.
Well, your son likes it.
I'm not saying it. Did I say
Well,
it was
he's
wrong?
14 years old. He should like
I'm
it.
16. There's only 2 years between that.
Did I say it
I'm
was?
not saying anything against you.
I
I'm
didn't
just
say
saying grown
I didn't
man
say the
shouldn't like it.
homosexuality was wrong. I just called Fortnite gay. I didn't say it was wrong.
You're implying that it's wrong.
No, I'm not.
Ben's against
Look,
gays.
let
No,
the
I'm not.
game
I'm
be
not
its
against
way.
gays. But
It chose a life.
there's nothing more frustrating than trying to time a jump in the original Super Mario Brothers to get over that ditch, or just fall in the ditch 50,000 times. That'll make you want to break control.
Oh yeah, and then you had to get like, you could never land directly on it because like on the ledge because you
Yeah.
would scoot and then fall down. You had to land on the corner.
Yeah.
And if you didn't get the corner, yeah.
And you came up to those parts in the game where there's like two little brick towers you got to land on, and you got to fall on either of the side. I'm like, this isn't gonna work.
So
Just
We'll go on.
just shut the Nintendo off right now.
the game that I have, like I remember as a kid, I would get so pissed. I think I did throw a couple controllers as a kid, but the original Kingdom Hearts. There was. Okay, listen. All right, so there was one level.
Come on.
It's like will you let me talk? It was like the Aladdin level. I couldn't. Shut up, fork knife.
That's true.
But the
I'm gonna
Aladdin.
chew on your butthole. All right.
I don't
That
wanna
was
talk
my
about
last
it.
one. That was
No,
my last
no.
one. No, Tater.
Super Mario. Super Mario. Yeah, that was hard enough.
I'll stop now.
Hey,
Because
hold on. While he's gone, Adam does play Fortnite a lot, and he's a big fruit bag because of
Adam likes penis.
Anyway,
But-
you were saying about
But hey,
Now we're moving on.
No, I know the story. I could join you on this. I know the game.
I believe Angel played it too.
Adam, what's the hardest
Oh.
game you've played?
Angel loves that Kingdom Hearts.
Boss level, sword fight, Wii Sports Resort.
Really?
Yeah, Adam likes Wii Sports Resort.
Dude, that
Kick
game is
that-
bomb.
Kick that closet door wide open.
No,
You don't
let
like
me
Wii Sports?
think. Wii Sports is awesome.
The
It's
basketball
fun to-
game on there was a lot of fun.
Yeah, especially when we get mad at it.
Oh yeah, the
Stupid. What was his name? Gary.
Professor.
No.
Oh no.
Gary.
Yeah, I think it was Gary.
Gary! When he would yell at his teammates.
Get the
Susan!
Susan.
Grab the rebound!
Oh, I know what game it was. Super Hot. It's
What?
You ever play Super Hot?
No, that's actually a game.
Yeah.
Yeah, the game is essentially it's like think of the Matrix with the
Whoa,
slow.
pause. Big
No.
pause. How did you say that again?
Think of the Matrix.
Does y'all not notice that either?
Matrix.
No, don't correct yourself mid-sentence. Say
No.
how you said it.
What do you? I had chips in my mouth. What do you mean?
Okay.
Did you hear it?
Say it again.
Matrix.
Okay.
Y'all seen that new movie, The Matrix?
Shut up!
With Naho? He's the chosen one.
But it's like the slow time bullet movement scenes where essentially the game is you have to fight these thugs who are just like red stick figure men, and they just like when they shoot everything is in slow motion, but as soon as you move everything goes back to normal movement speed. So like you have to pretty much like time and calculate your movements, like how you want to get rid of them without dying.
It sounds like that would suck if there's like a lot of bullets going at you.
Oh, there is.
Well-
Like the shotgun spread is like you see it slowly spread in front of you, so you have to really get out of it in time.
I think the most frustrating part of it is it's a VR game.
No,
And
it originally was just a normal PC game, and then they made it into VR.
Well, whatever.
Do you have the VR?
No!
Oh, I want to try the VR version.
That's why I was saying that, because I thought it's made for VR at first, or what I heard about it, but I guess I'm wrong.
Way to go,
Sorry.
retard.
Ah!
We
Not
don't provide
defensive stuff,
misinformation here.
Who's next on the list of people we're going to offend on this podcast?
Let's start with blacks.
Mimes.
Don't get me started on the mimes. You're gonna have to cut out a lot of stuff.
The podcast is going to be like 3 words.
This is what happens when we're quarantined.
Welcome back to Let Me Just Say This podcast.
We gotta let out all our
You
frustration.
know, I'm trying to think of like, I mean, Mario Brothers was frustrating then, but I can't think there's a game I get more mad at. I just feel like it's just not worth getting that upset about, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, I guess the way I try to explain it to my son, like when he plays Fortnite, is like he'll get like 7th place, and I'm like, dude, just think about the group that died first. Like that sucks. You game over that quick. That sucks.
Yeah.
You got the 7th. You kind of pick it into like a tier system. Like you make top 20, that's not too bad. You make top 10, that's cool. You make top 5 or even like top 3, that's all right. I mean, obviously you want to win the game some, but at some point you got to realize you're not. It's like, well, at least I didn't finish 67th.
Adam,
What?
you're nodding in agreement.
Yeah.
He's just being a smart ass. He's good at that too.
We play games very differently,
Who?
me and you.
Well, yeah, I'm an adult.
You play to survive, and I play for kills.
You play without a team, is what you do.
Yeah.
Then why play a team game?
What do you mean?
Why join the squad with me and Cristian just so you can run off and get killed before we can help you?
So we can hang out.
That's dumb.
I think it's fun.
That's not the objective
I
of the game.
appreciate that, Adam.
I like hanging with the bros. Good bonding session.
Well, we don't like it.
Ah, my pinky.
It's when you're like, you guys didn't help me. It's like, well, you
We
ran
did
off
it.
and got shot. Sorry.
I never said that.
Uh,
I went back.
I always run to help out my homie.
Oh, I try my best to get there, but half the time it's halfway across the map. By the time I get there, it's like, well, I guess I'll use the meds he had left.
Man.
Hey, it ain't like we work together. I tried your little glider idea.
That worked
It
out.
was working too.
It worked out great for us,
Until I got shot in the face.
especially when you got shot in the face out of the glider. And I landed it, not flying it, just kind of landed on the...
And I helped further you into the match.
So how was everyone's weekend under quarantine?
Not long enough.
In the house. It feels the same every day.
Yeah.
This is a long weekend for me.
I think I told Ben this earlier, but it's slowly getting to my family. A lot of yelling now at each other.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey.
Why won't you clean this? I'm like, I'm over here like playing quietly in my room with video games. Like, man, I'm having a great time.
Just rolls over to the door and locks it.
Rolls over.
My wife's doing the same thing. She's like, I want to go somewhere. I'm like, can't.
It's like we could drive on the
I mean,
road.
even if we could, what are we gonna do?
You could sit in a parking lot and eat outside of a diner, I guess.
Kind of makes me mad when people do that.
What?
Sitting in the parking lot.
Yeah.
That's loitering.
Get home. For me, see when they came out with the whole self-isolation thing, I was like, wait, there's a name for what I do every day. You know, it's like
That's what I was like when they put out that order. I was like, yeah, I'm being told to do what I already do.
Yeah,
now
but that makes it not
I just have an
fun.
excuse
Yeah.
to do what I do. The government said I can't go out.
La-
Government's demanding it.
Last year I looked like a fat, lazy slob, jobless. Now I look like a hero, saving lives.
Saving.
Now
You've
I
ever
look
wanted
like
to be
I'm
here
doing what I'm
still.
told.
I go high five the police officers. Yeah, we're working hard here, buddies.
Boy, I have
no.
gotten. I mean, there has been a plus side to this. I have gotten some stuff around the house done. I needed to get done.
Yeah.
Yeah, some painting and some little fix-it projects here and there. And
How's the cabin looking, Tater? All on your own.
That's fine.
Krampus come over.
you can tell a single guy lives there pretty much.
You can.
I mean, it's not. Well, I mean, it's a bachelor pad. That's what it is.
I have built a gym up at my grandma's barn. She lives like right up.
Is it a real gym? Has
It's,
Carell inspected it to make sure it's a real
oh
gym?
no, I'm sorry. That's
You
not
can call
been-
him first.
I
Is there
should-
a weight set?
There's a bench table and a squat area.
How much weight?
I don't know, a couple 45s.
You want to work out?
He uses tractor
No.
tires.
Let's do it.
No, it's mine.
Let's do it.
This is self-isolation. That's
I'm
why I
inviting
made
you
this.
over to my workout at the barn.
I don't want your prepubescent testosterone all over the place.
I have a lot.
Anyways, so I did that. I'm in the process of making a one-hole golf course in my backyard.
That's not exercise.
I didn't say it was. I just like golf.
I have a question.
Okay.
Do you consider golf a sport?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, who the hell doesn't?
You mean golf?
Yeah.
Like PGA golf?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
If it's
What about mini golf?
yes.
Yes.
If you win, if you beat the 100 other guys, you get more money. Therefore, that
By
counts.
definition, Adam, any competition with a ranking system and prizes is considered a sport.
Yeah.
So it's chess.
Hey.
You play like competitive chess.
Competitive
How
chess
about
is a
this?
sport.
Is it?
If I have to watch esports on
You don't like the
ESPN,
esports?
As dumb as can be.
The esports.
Who cares? Hey, look how good this guy is at video games.
It's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah, well, your all combined age all sucks. Bunch of children.
They are children, and they're better than me.
No, you guys, your children.
Get with the times, old man.
Did I hear it right that they're actually doing the NASCAR season
Yeah.
on
Virtual
a
reality.
simulator
Mhm.
Yeah.
and it's counting,
Oh, is it counting? I don't know.
or is it they're just doing it?
They're also doing a 2K league with.
I
the
think
NBA.
it counts.
It counts.
I think so.
Oh, see, I don't agree with that.
I would be so mad. I'm like, no, that's not.
It's because.
See,
You look like what's his face from Matrix? Neo. No, not Neo.
From Matrix.
Morpheus.
Morpheus.
Hey, it's Morpheus from
He
Matrix.
looks like Morpheus from the Matrix.
Morpheus. Ah! You look like You guys ever seen the Ghost in the Shell? You know the one guy that has like instead
Oh,
of
yeah.
eyes, he has like the lenses.
That was the only anime I watched back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
That's all it took for me to realize this sucks and I never want to watch it again.
Hentai's my favorite anime.
Remember the other day when I got you?
You suck.
Did I tell you about that? So there was this feed of I can't remember what show it was on Facebook, and it was some anime. And so I texted that to Cristian. I texted the title of it. I was like, "Hey man, have you ever seen blah 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 anime?" I said, "I just watched a little." I just watched a
It
little
was
bit of it.
Fist of the North Star.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you talking about that?
Yeah, and he's like, "Oh yeah, that's a good one." And I was like, "Yeah, I watched it. I liked it." And he was like, "Really? Yay, that's cool." I was like, "I'm just kidding. I didn't watch that gay shit."
I said, F you, man.
He was so mad. Oh, but it was worth it though. It was fun.
It's a good one. You should watch
Like
it.
I don't care. Like I honestly, I know I harass you and Angel and Cristian about it, but I honestly don't care that y'all do like it. It's just, and it's not like I haven't tried to watch it. I just can't get into it.
Right.
But I don't care that y'all do it. The only one that really says anything about the kind of person you are is the Dragon Ball Z. That's just.
I really used to think that was Dragon Balls. Like, I thought that's what the name was.
I think you're just looking for a way to say something clever.
Yeah.
That's all. No, I actually did. Back in middle school, someone had a shirt on it. That's gay!
Have you talked to is it your cousin? I guess it'd be your uncle, wouldn't it?
Oh,
They check in you with this week, see if you're a
I
Pokemon
didn't
master
see.
yet.
He wasn't here this. No.
Oh, he came
was
out
Oh, they
there.
came.
He's been here a lot.
Hey man, you know how we don't have anybody in the building. Now him and his wife feel it's okay just to come in the back door and walk around up front,
Touch everything.
do everything,
Cough on everything.
Fondle
do
the
everything
girls.
like it's normal. And I'm just like I understand you're related,
No one cares.
but it's not so much that, it's how it looks to every other customer that's standing outside waiting for their food. I'm like, it really looks crappy on us.
Oh yeah, his name was Hey Ben.
That boy ain't
Thanks.
right.
Put me on
Zach,
a
you
fresh
do it
burger.
best.
You
Hey,
mean like I do
man.
every time you're here? Yes.
Just start making like the same energy back at him.
Hey!
And just keep going.
It's just whenever he asks for it, just be like, "Hey Ben, throw me down."
Got it!
I like
Man, I
that
don't
he's
really
past
know
the
what else
kitchen
to say.
door by the time he's saying it. Like,
Hey,
before you can
Tater's
turn around and
grandma.
say, hey,
You ever walked
he's
in
gone.
on him with some lady in the
You ever
bedroom?
walked in on him plowing the old field?
High five me.
Fertilizing the earth.
By the way, man, can I have a burger while I reminisce about Tater plowing some chicks?
Make sure it's
Ben, throw me
fresh.
down a burger while I rub one to Tater and plowing some chicks.
Dude, you think he thinks about that?
Probably.
He has to. He's
Oh.
living through you, Tater.
There's not
Blood
much to
tastes
live.
familiar.
Well, he's thinking, I get everybody thinking, like, man, Tater's got it so good.
Fucking
Single, just plowing anything he wants every night. And I'm
chick magnet.
Like, what? I don't think you understand. That's not the
Them
world
couch
Tater
cushions
lives in
are
right
fine.
now. I mean, he could, but
Not that far off.
just saying though, like,
They make noises now.
I guess the
Start
question. I think the
upsetting
first question I
him.
would ask him though is, why does he think that's like what you do? Like, I'm not saying you couldn't, but I'm saying like, why is that like on his radar? Like, yeah, let me check in with Tates real quick and see if
Takes McGates.
like you doinking anybody tonight or you plowing yet?
Can I watch? Can you record it?
I'm gonna make a
send it to the
garden
group
out
chat.
of the backyard and just be like, so Tater, you've had the field going. Be like, oh, I'm plowing that shit hard. I've got seeds.
Sharpen the
Tomatoes.
plow. In fact,
Bell peppers? Ah, it's the best.
spicy.
I tried to get me a new hoe. All I could find was a dirty one.
Gotta use what you got.
He asked me one day, hey Tater, how about you sleep with the blinds open tonight?
I couldn't get to the garden today because I had a leak. I had to lay some pipe. If you know what I'm talking about.
I'll let some man explore my
Oh
man,
man,
cave.
the
back-
life of the plumber, based on
Yeah.
adult films. Wouldn't that be great?
Oh yeah.
Every phone call, just a
Step
chance. Every phone call, just a chance. Oh, and she's gonna be smoking hot. Yay!
I wonder if that's ever happened.
I can't. You know,
It's had to happen at least once.
It has to have happened a few times for it to be a thing.
You think Krampus has done that?
yeah,
To
She has a boyfriend apparently.
Joe.
drinks a lot.
What?
Joe-
SK.
They do. Yeah, she does. but it's like a very.
That's got to be one desperate motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, damn, dude. Like,
I
I
want-
ain't
I
had
wanna
it in a
s-
while, but I ain't going to that yet.
I want to see him
Gotta fight back.
because I'm not so sure I
Start
would.
sticking it in, you hear.
I'm not so
God, it's
sure.
got teeth.
I'm not so sure I wouldn't turn to guys first.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like if I was down to that was my option, I'm like, well, pretty much after this it's dudes. Like I might just skip right over dudes
Skip right up.
because I mean,
All the way to helicopters.
well, think about it. If she's anything like she is at work, she's gonna tell you how she does it, how you're doing it wrong. She's gonna talk to you like you're an idiot the whole time it's going on. Not to mention that
Get in deeper.
you're gonna get whatever itis she's carrying that night.
Itis.
All of the itises.
I mean, it's
Yeah, I don't know. Did you see that picture that found of her back in the day?
yeah.
She wasn't that bad looking back in the day.
No, but
I will be the first to say it. I could see where my uncle
well, you've
wanted
seen
to garden with
you've
her.
seen her daughter.
Yeah, yeah.
I,
Freaking hot.
that's a good example.
Not that, but
Would be.
pretty good looking.
Would be.
No, I just say that
She's decent.
time
She's too skinny for that.
time has not been
Thick girls, if you want it, come get it.
time's not been her best friend.
Hashtag chode. She ain't fat, just a little thick. Chode? Did you say chode?
Hashtag chode.
She's thick in all the right places.
She's thick. Going down with the thickness.
Yeah, it's funny too because a lot of the times we end up talking about the people that come in this place, but you know since I think for a week now, Krampus hasn't been here because we've kind of backed off hours and she's been doing other things. She has another place she works.
Adam just looked at you with such a concerned look when I said that.
Well, but it's been quiet. I'll say that it's been a quiet week at work, and not just because business is down, but Krampus has not been here, and that's
Thank
We
Jesus.
finally got rid of that monster.
Get out!
I do feel bad because
I
this
don't.
past week I was mean to someone who really doesn't deserve it, but
Who?
she kind of just
Smokes.
annoyed me to the point.
Smokes my goats.
No.
Relative of mine.
The one who likes to read tickets?
Tits?
Normal.
No, not Jugs.
Normal
Oh,
minus.
Jug, sorry.
Normal minus the L.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. so-
Norm?
Norm.
Yeah, we'll call him Norm.
Him.
well, her.
Hey.
Yes.
It.
So
Thing!
she had asked for this.
Monster!
And they had a to-go order waiting, and she needed another side of fries for it. And I said, yeah, okay, we'll get it in a second. Well, we had two other tickets we were putting out at the same time. And
What
you
was
weren't there, were you?
No.
I remember telling you
Yeah,
about
you told
it.
me about it afterwards.
So,
What happened?
He just, as he was saying a story, he was like, yeah, we put out 2 tickets. He was like,
so we wrapped the 2 fries up for the next 2 to-go orders.
Stop!
And I put them in the window, right? Well, she grabs them, puts them in the bags, and we're still cooking the order she asked for because we didn't know we needed it until she told us, so we had to cook more. And she leaves that window and goes, I still need that other order of fries. And I, in true kitchen fashion, I was like, I know, I got it, they gotta cook. And she tried to say something to me and I walked away. But I guarantee she didn't talk to me the rest of the day. I just know it probably didn't sound as mean as I was because I was frustrated because you told me twice already.
Yeah.
Why are you telling me a third time?
well, I was up ordering one day, and she happened to be the one that helped me, and I was ordering for people, you know what I mean? And so I went up there to pay for it because, you know, usually if it's just me, I won't pay for it, but if it's others,
Was that when Junior reminded you about paying?
No, did she remind me? She might have reminded me about paying. I can't
When
remember.
she was like, when you came in with all that big group of people,
The
it was like
coaches.
$50, and she was like, "Don't forget to pay, Tater, since you said you got the bill."
Oh, well, I'm not paying, so.
She was
Don't
so
worry, I won't
she was
forget,
so
I just won't
adamant
do it.
about it too. Like, I'm gonna remind him. Like,
Wait, who?
Sue.
Oh.
Yeah, when she was like complaining about Tater, like hopefully not skipping out and not paying for that.
Did you pay?
No, I'm not gonna pay.
Well, Well, apparently she said you told her, don't worry, I got it. And
Yeah, as in like, it's covered on me. As in like when say the same thing, or when she says the same thing when her boyfriend comes.
I was just like, it's a family issue, not my deal.
Who's your boyfriend?
Little Ben.
He's still
Really?
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
like still a thing?
Yeah.
I don't know. They've been broken up like 5 times.
Hey,
Hey.
he's catching up. 3.
about to be another one.
I don't know.
Anyway, you were
But
saying.
anyways, so I went up there and I said, you know, because working in the kitchen and in the front, there's no reason to say, I want a cheeseburger with mustard, onions, lettuce, tomato. Just say everything, no chili, no mayo.
You said that?
I said that to Norm. So I said, can I get just cheeseburger, everything, no lettuce, no mayo, no chili? She goes, whoa, what'd you say? And I said, cheeseburger, everything, no chili, no mayo. She was like, you're going to have to slow down there.
You're going to have to write down what he's saying.
Well, I ended up
And
writing
it's
it
that
for her. I
simple.
said, do you
It's
want me
that
to write it
simple,
for
though.
you? And she was like, yes.
And see, she doesn't. She's having a hard time processing the whole. If you write E, you know, if you put everything on there, and then get rid of the couple things you don't want, it's that much easier for the kitchen staff.
Instead of writing every single thing that goes on.
It's easier for her, too.
Did you slap her with the ticket book afterwards?
This one's happened. This one's happened recently too.
Open that mouth.
I think it's been her that's done it. Is people have gotten. This is before we shut down for takeout only. Is we would get people that would order a cheeseburger deluxe, which is lettuce, tomato, mayonnaise. And they'd bring the burger up. They want mustard, chili, and onions on this. They didn't want the lettuce, tomato, mayonnaise.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, but that's. I don't know. I'm like,
That's on me. That's on me.
Yeah, no.
yeah, it's like that's
shut
on you.
up.
Yeah, we know it's on you. That's no
That
one's
doesn't
ever
fix
arguing that.
anything.
9 times out of 10, the mistake's on them. I get it. I'm like, what?
Like 95%
Like, how
of
do
the
you not
time,
know this yet?
you can't blame the kitchen because it's like we literally just did what was on the ticket.
Yeah.
There's not. Again, I hate the assumption we're gonna add just what we feel like today.
Like, I'm gonna random the shit out of this burger. Let's see, deluxe. They're getting mustard and pickles. That's what I feel like giving them today. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? They make it, and
He wanted this with mayo, lettuce, and tomato, not mustard pickles. Yeah, well, fuck him. You get mustard pickles.
I hate when they start with this was supposed to like.
This
don't-
was supposed to
Don't make
be.
it sound like I messed up.
Yeah.
or this. They want this deluxe. Yeah, but no onions.
No way, idiot.
No problem.
Can I get everything, no slaw?
Yes. Yes, you can.
Like, I always admire how constrained Ben is, but with like compared to me, I just want to like call someone a retard to the face so hard.
I just wish, ideal situation, they go, I messed up. Here's how it was supposed to
Well,
be. But
like with
I
Jugs,
messed up.
she had the balls to admit when she messed up.
She had the jugs to admit.
Well,
Yeah.
see, I'll ask.
Yeah.
See, I'll ask, and I'll try to be nice when I ask. When they say, "Hey, I need this. This is supposed to have mayonnaise on it too," and I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Now
I
we
said,
know where
did
the
I said,
brains
did we
are.
mess something up or like this? This
Now we
happened
know where the
recently
brains
too.
are.
They're like, "I need another cheeseburger," and I'm like, "Did we miss one?" And they'll go, "No." I'm
Like, they don't tell us.
like just I'm like, I need you to tell me. I need you to tell me
Why I need to make one.
why I'm making another cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Or when they ask for an order of fries, I always ask why, what happened, and they're like, I forgot to add one. I was like, okay, thanks for saying that. Did you? And I always say, did you charge them for it on the
You see,
receipt?
they get away with that crap. 9 times out of 10, they didn't charge him, and I'm like, we can't just do that.
Then, because then, in that case, it's not you forgot to add a fry. It's they forgot to say they wanted two.
You're just too lazy.
And you can show you can show the customer on their ticket, like, we didn't charge you for it, so you're gonna have to pay for this fry. It'd be different if we took your order and we just gave you the wrong order.
Oh, what was it? Wasn't there something that happened to you where they charged for like one sandwich and they wanted two or something like that? And it's like, okay, if it's a fry, and you brought it up to them where we're okay with giving out fries every now and then for free, but if it's something big like a burger,
It's a
and-
full-on sandwich.
Was
like
it
a
the
meal.
onion ring?
I think it was an onion ring. Maybe?
The guy that said that his weren't enough or something?
Oh yeah, that was a couple that came in, and they said they wanted something completely different.
Oh,
I remember
yeah.
that. It was like they had gotten 2 cheeseburgers and 2 orders of onion ring, and then they come back like they came back 2 times. Remember?
Yeah.
No, that was fries, wasn't it?
Mm-mm.
No, because I remember we had to cook more onion rings
Okay, yeah, it
because
was
they wanted.
onion rings,
They
not-
said that wasn't enough.
Because I went out to the office and let our boss know about
Well, it was
that.
like they kept saying it wasn't enough, and I'm like, we pulled them out of the window and counted them. I'm like, well, it's.
Well, you had come back just in time for that because you were like doing something with orders, I think.
Yeah, it was 8, and I was just like,
And apparently they thought we did small and large orders.
Oh yeah.
yeah, and that's right because that was
I know the fry.
that was the lack of communication
Yeah.
from the front of the house to the customer. Like, well, we don't have small or large, we just have an order, and that's it. And they said, well, I just need another order, and they didn't give them the old one. They just gave them the new ones I gave them, and I
Yeah.
said, they're going to have the same problem that they had the first time. They got the same amount of onion rings, but they ended up coming back in, and they ended up wanting something completely different. Like, they were arguing that there wasn't enough food, and I'm like, that's just what it is. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. You're not going to. I mean, they were trying. I felt like they were trying to swindle us out of another like 2 orders of onion rings, but I'm like,
Basically, they're broke.
I can't remember what happened exactly because they ended up coming back, and I think Jugs ended up taking care of it for us, and because she finally came in there and cleared up what they actually wanted. But it was just so dumb because I'm like, it doesn't matter that I cooked the second batch of onion rings. It didn't change the quality or the amount of onion rings.
Well, and when I asked our boss, like, what do you want us to do about it? She was just like, just give them an order. And we did that, and then they came back again. And I went out to tell her again, and she was like, I'm going to go up there and talk to them, see what's happening.
That's right. She went up there and talked to him
Yeah.
and
And then
doubled that.
Jugs explained the situation after they left. They're like, so this is why they were complaining.
And I was like, somebody. And see, I hate that too when the front staff can't explain to us
Yeah.
what
they're
the
like,
problem
"Oh,
is.
don't worry about
But
it."
it's because of the customers being so difficult in explaining.
Yeah. But then again, you know how many times, and I know you've experienced this plenty of times, you might have when you worked in ice cream a little bit, Adam, but when someone orders something, you give them what they ordered, and they always say, well, so-and-so always gave me more.
Yeah. I hate that.
And I'm like, well,
Didn't we recently have that last week?
The way Krampus scoops ice cream, she puts, like, if you have a cup, she puts enough that would fit in a bowl. And
yeah.
if I scoop it normal, they're like, that's not enough. I'm like, that's what
That
you
happened to
made
me
for.
the one time I had to come down here and help scoop ice cream. This lady she wanted a double, she wanted like a scoop of chocolate chip mint and then a scoop of like pralines the pralines and cream.
She used to be, Krampus used to be real bad for that.
And I did the waffle cone, and and the lady, I mean, she was mad. Like, that's not enough. So-and-so always gives me more. And I'm like,
Well, she's not supposed to do that.
well, see, she's breaking the rules. So, I mean, I ended up giving the woman a little bit more, just because I was down there helping. I was like, whatever, to get you out of here and make you happy, that's fine. But that's the kind of stuff that's like, and I don't think Krampus realizes the situations that puts us in, especially when you do that with like everything we're selling here.
Yeah.
That's why you just grab her by the neck.
And she still
Wait till she-
still puts in tickets that say large order of fries.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I hate that.
Like,
Worked
what does
here
that
since
mean?
the dawn of time.
What other
You mean 2 orders?
What other size containers do we have? Well, remember that one day Sue, we were like having our breakfast, came down and complained to us about the guy with the refill.
Oh yeah.
Some
Oh,
guy
yeah.
came into the like at 11 when we opened. He was like, "Hey, can I get a refill?" And she reminded him, "What was it? Did you say yeah or no?"
She said no.
Yeah, and he was like, and he
Well,
brought that
she
up.
tried to charge him for it.
And he brought that up. He was
Wait,
like,
so he had
He
like,
brought his own cup in.
yeah, and he brought it up. He was like, well, Krampus always and it's like, and she told him to his face, well, she's not supposed to do that. That's not what we do.
She's not
who
here.
was it?
I don't know.
It's just some
It wasn't
random
like
dude.
one of the
We didn't
regular
see.
guys?
No.
We were
No, no.
downstairs
If
having breakfast.
That's the thing. There's like, I know there's a crowd. Like, Keith showed up and wanted to fit. Whatever, it's fine. I don't care.
Yeah.
If
I put my trash with yours.
Share.
But supposedly this was like random dudes. Number one, I don't like the idea you bringing your random cup in from outside.
Especially nowadays.
But
And-
what restaurant, like, would be like where you could go and be like, hey, I bought something here yesterday. Mind if I fill her up?
The only place I've ever seen something like
Yes.
that is at certain gas stations. If you buy their souvenir cup, it's like their big 36
Yeah,
ounce
but you
cup. you can go in and get refill, but you still have to drop.
You still
get
have to pay.
59-cent free refills or whatever.
Right, yeah.
And I'm like, that's fine. But I was like, no, we don't do that. And she's like, yeah, I told the guy we didn't do that. And I'm like,
And he got mad and walked off. And like, oh.
but again, it came back to what Krampus lets people do here, and I'm like, I can't. I'd love, if I had the time, I'd love to add up the money she's cost us.
Yeah.
We did that once with fries. When we found out like
Yeah.
what happens if we give one fry away for every day for a whole year, it came out to like 10,000 or something, or like 1,000.
I'll do the math real quick. Y'all talk. I'll figure it out.
Okay.
Oh, what's the place where it's like once a year you can bring whatever container and fill up as much slushy as you can get?
Oh, 7-Eleven?
Yeah.
That was a thing.
$1.95 for fries, right?
Yeah, back in the day.
Okay,
It was like
so
their national slush. But I think you had to buy like
I'll
those
subtract 2
free
weeks.
with,
I'll
like,
subtract 2 weeks for a
candy
break.
bar or something like that.
Okay, so
I don't know. I've never done it. So.
Why would you need that much slushy?
if we give
Why
away
not?
one fry, just
Stockpile it.
one a week,
bring it
okay?
a feeding trough.
Load up my slush.
That's $97
For
in a year, just giving away one fry a week. So,
now do a whole year.
okay, well,
How many weeks are in a year?
we'll be open 6
Maybe like
days.
50.
So,
No, 70 something.
so that's 11. That's 1170 in a week, giving one fry every day for the 6 days we're open.
Wow.
Times we'll do 360 days.
It's like, way to go, jackass.
$4,200.
4,200.
Jesus.
Dang, man.
What an idiot.
One order of fries. If you give away one order of fries every day for 360 days of the year, not counting the week that we're closed or whatever,
Right.
that's a little jazzed.
Yeah. When people think about it on a small scale, like for a month, they're like, oh,
Just
that's
this
not that much. But when you put it on the large scale, like we just did for a whole year, it
Oh,
adds
dude,
up.
and that's enough to buy a new cooler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you think about that, and that's the sad part. That's one. How many do you think we actually give away
Yeah.
based on that?
We probably give away more than one a day.
Oh yeah.
I feel bad for her. Just so one day she asked. I was over here, and I was in the office and I was eating. She came in there and she was like, "Tater, can you drive me to go pick up my car? It's at the shop." And I was like,
Nope.
"I'd rather not."
I'd rather you not ruin my
And,
cushion.
but like, there was no one else around, so I was like, "Fine." And then
It depends on where the shop is.
well, it was
Is
all
it close?
no, it was all
Was
the
it
way on the other side of
Jernigan's?
town. No, past.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
There's
it's
things out there.
the middle. Bumfuck.
She was gonna bumfuck you.
Yeah, probably. But
She was
anyway, so
hoping.
as we're driving over there, she's talking about like back in the day when she got kicked in the head by a horse, and since then, have you ever heard about that?
Yeah, you told me how she uses that as an
She
excuse.
get kicked by it. She's got flung off it.
She got flown off of it.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, she had to get airlifted.
Yeah.
Well, you've always brought it up how she uses it as an excuse for everything.
This is why I'm stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is why I mess up.
That's
But
why
like
I talk
that, I
loud.
mean, that's what she said. She's like, I keep forgetting stuff, and she's like, there's a whole year of my life I can't remember. That sucks, man. Like,
Yeah. I mean,
do
I
feel
do
bad for
have
those
sympathy
nerds.
for that.
Do what?
How do you remember that many years?
You're bound to forget one.
Yeah,
There's this one I just can't wrap my head around.
you should have just told her that.
Back in Nam.
Like, for all 103 years of life, I think forgetting one's okay.
For witnessing the creation of the universe, you're bound to forget a few years.
Well, the stuff did not go the way I thought it was going.
You won't get sympathy here.
We are not simps.
Except Tater.
That's where that word came from. Simp is the root word of sympathy.
Fucking simps.
Why is sympathy a bad thing?
We don't allow simping in this neighborhood.
Really?
No simp zone. Period.
The only money I'll spend on women is my anime women on video
My
games.
anime coochie.
Right. This is kind of derailed. But
Go on, Tater.
there's nothing to go on.
No, that's
about.
pretty
You
much
guys
it.
just-
Oh, I heard her talking to a customer. She was like, "Yeah, I talk loud because I had so many siblings. I always had to talk over them." I was like, "Nope, don't. You didn't have to."
No, it's
So
fine.
wait a
No,
minute.
that's fine. If she had to when she was younger, that's fine. You don't have to now.
Yeah.
That's not a thing
No,
now.
it's just a choice.
Everyone around here soft spoken.
We are a bunch of snowflakes, don't they, man?
Talk!
I don't know. I think there's just decisions that she makes, and she knows she makes those decisions. But then, as soon as she realizes it's wrong, or she's pissed someone off in the kitchen, or she'll try to cover it up by like that. Oh, that's just the name thing. Okay, I understand for to-go orders, you write a name on a ticket.
Who was it? We were talking
Randy.
Randy, and
Randy.
we
Evidently
were like,
Randy eats her all the time.
oh, Ian? Yeah, that's close enough.
Okay, so you write their name on the ticket because that's who comes and picks it up. Hey, that's Randy's ticket. Whatever. What she does, she takes it to the next level. When she puts the ticket in, she'll say to you, "Hey, this is for Randy. You know, the guy that works at the auto parts store. He's the best friend of my cousin. He was in a motorcycle accident a few years ago."
I doinked him
I'm
once
like,
in the
guess
parking lot.
what?
After
That's
the
not going to
accident.
change. It's 2 hot dogs and fries.
He took the
I'll make
shoe
them.
out of his-
You don't even have to I don't even need to know his name.
I do hate, like, one of my biggest pet peeves in the kitchen is when someone will be like, "This is for me, make it good." Well, now I'm going to spit in it.
Yeah, I think we talked about that a little bit on the last cast.
Yeah.
Was
Yeah,
Make it good.
Stop
we
telling
talked,
me.
we talked about that for a while.
Stop telling me who. Stop telling me to make it right.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay. Well,
This
you're
is
lucky
for-
you told me. Cause
We don't want to rehash.
This is for my parents, make it good.
I don't
Well, I
care.
will, because your parents have enough disappointment with you in their life.
Oh my gosh.
I remember I said, well, I'm glad I knew this was for Randy. Otherwise, I was going to lay my dick in the hot dog.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Otherwise,
Did you say that to her?
no.
No, he said
Oh,
that
that'd
on
be
the
I
last
said that on the
podcast.
last podcast.
Oh.
But I might say that to her next time.
I'm sure,
right?
that'd be awesome.
That's a good thing
I
you
guess-
told me, because
Thank God, I was going to lay pipe in this month.
I guess one topic.
ruined this guy's day.
Or make it.
I guess one. I guess one topic we could probably touch up on because it's recent news, and because we got nothing else really going on because we're stuck at home most
Like
of us.
sports? Oh,
yeah, we can't talk about
Y'all
sports.
catch that game?
Nobody
But
would.
like
What did?
like the whole this is touching on Corona a bit, but like the Corona challenge. I know Zach knows about
Corona?
it. We touched
That's
on
old
it
now.
a little bit
Oh,
It's old
the
news.
Stupid people.
yesterday. Or the
Stupid,
last of-
stupid people.
So like these people trying to do different stuff, like they'll go to grocery stores and like sip or lick stuff for
Oh.
fun.
The toilet seat people.
I saw
The
this.
toilet
one.
seat people too. I brought that up.
The only one of those that I've seen that I liked was this guy. He was like, can't open the door
Yeah,
handle
that's the
with
one I
my
was about
mouth,
to
or with my hand, and so he turned around and put it in his butt.
I thought you were talking about
I
the
saw
guy
the
who
one with the
opens it with
mouth.
his mouth.
No,
He's like,
that guy deserves to die. I'm sorry, but if you're testing it enough like that, like, oh, let
Risking.
me lick this aisle. Yeah, you probably
Did
should
they-
die.
Well, they
Some
get
of them
charged with
licked.
terroristic threat now.
Some of them
What?
like toilet
Yeah,
seats.
it's
I'm
considered.
just saying, man. Like,
That's a bio.
Yeah, it's a bio attack
if
now.
you do that kind of bullshit, the 80-year-old grandma at the resting home shouldn't die. You should die.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'd
But
like
like,
to been on that plane.
I think the stupid thing about the ones who lick the toilet seat is the coronavirus ain't the only thing you should really
Yeah.
be worried about doing
Oh,
some
yeah.
shit like
got
that.
Hep C
Yeah.
now.
There's plenty of other bad things on that toilet seat.
Well, the girl that I told you about that did it, the first one who started it, or maybe she was the second one, but she recently, I don't know if it was like a serious interview she did with someone, but she was talking about it, and she was like saying like she did it for the clout, and like she was like, I'm not gonna let Corona ruin my spring break. So she was like, so I was on my sugar daddy's private jet, and I thought, hey, I'm gonna do this and not let Corona outdo me.
Guess
And
what?
She was like, I just wanted my name out there or something like that. I don't know whether or not she did get Corona or just sick at all. But like, I hope she did and just died. But she was like just the most bratty, like 21-year-old girl.
Have you seen that one? Those people on spring break, and that one girl. I think I showed you all that video, but the one girl, she's like, "If we die, we die. We're just gonna get some liquor and just do our stuff." And this guy was like commenting on her, and he's like, "Listen, I'm not saying you should hit women, but," and she had like a real fat face. He's like, "I'm not saying you should hit women, but someone should knock the cheeks or knock the nuts out of her cheeks."
man.
I do have an announcement.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have spring break next week. No online school.
What does that mean?
Why did you need to interrupt him? To
Yeah!
Because he's talking about spring break, and we actually still have one despite all this.
I mean, you kind of already did have a spring break.
I know.
You
I
don't need
consider
another.
that 1 week where we did nothing as one.
Is he paid?
Yes, Ben.
Yeah, spring break, sure.
Have spring break.
Sarah
Tell
Thompson.
us.
It'd be really hilarious if like there was a new study that came out that was proven that instead of the coronavirus killing old people, it was killing young people instead. It's like, haha, you're all fucked now. Like old people are immune.
Did you guys hear what like some people called the coronavirus?
The boomer remover. I
Yes.
told you about that.
Did you?
Yeah.
Dude, I think
Messed
that's
up.
what surprised me most about what's been coming through our doors when we've been open. I'd say 85 to 90% of our customers through this right
Seniors.
now have been senior citizens,
Old as
I
dirt.
know.
60 and
We
up. And
we
I
I was
was
see,
like,
driving down Main Street today, and there was like there's like all old couples walking up and down Main. I think it's because they're like, fuck it, if I die.
Well,
I die."
yeah.
I mean, I agree to some extent, especially like if you're like in your upper 70s or 80s.
But just
Get them out of here.
d-
And
but
if
it's
you
not.
made-
Spread it. You know?
That's
well,
the
I know
thing.
that, but I'm saying
It's not a
they're
matter
they're
of whether or not
afraid
you'll
of
get.
it, like this is going to finish me off. I think some of them are just comfortable with the life they've lived, and it's not
I survive now.
Or maybe
it's not going to if it happens, it happens.
Or maybe there's those those group of dicks on the internet too. Well,
The
this is
handful of dicks.
this
if you
is
will.
true. These like older people, they're like, well, I've got coronavirus. Well, you ever seen those videos?
These
Like
dicks are overpowering.
they're mostly like in like California, New York, and like China and stuff. But these videos that came out, these older people who have coronavirus and they've been confirmed, and they're like, well, if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna spread it, and they start like sneezing and coughing in grocery stores on
That's so
purpose
dumb.
and like touching everything. I'm like, fuck you.
I would.
That's when that's when you need to take the gun out.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Well,
North
some.
Korea had the right idea right there. First person. Bah.
Well,
Gone.
don't.
Does North Korea have what? Do they have any cases, or is
Yeah.
everyone just dead?
Well, the only
Yeah,
one
they
that the
do.
first
They got-
one got shot.
They supposedly said they responded the best,
But it's North Korea.
they also believe that their leader doesn't have a butthole.
Yeah.
but the thing is too,
Or poo.
when you look at those countries like that, like
And
He
he's-
doesn't poo. He
he's hit-
works hard enough that he burns all of his.
And he's
calories.
gotten one holes for all 18 holes.
He looks like he
He's
stores a
off.
lot
Yeah,
of
and then he
calories.
quit because he
He was
he's
too
too
good.
Yeah,
He didn't want to shame the competition.
it's a fucking hero.
But there's an island in the Philippines too where they're, I guess, president they call him. His name's Rodrigo Duterte, and
Duterte?
Duterte. But he passed a law allowing all police officers and military officers to shoot people on sight if they suspect them with COVID-19.
Oh, cough. Bah.
And that's not
If
going to be
suspected?
abused. Yes.
like, you might, I
And
got
that's
a
not
fever.
going to be
Bam.
that's not going to be abused at all.
Just the one guy, he sees like a cop walking by and he's trying
Well,
super hard to hold in the call.
I think
To not
even
sneeze.
well, they already had a law for citizens to even kill each other if they suspect them for being drug dealers.
We should have.
So
a
you
bird.
could accuse your neighbor of being like, yeah, he was selling drugs, so I killed him for you. Oh, good job, Tater. Here's $1,000.
Just to prove it, he sold me Tylenol. Go kill him.
That
kill
man
him.
had.
But yeah, I want the people who are not taking it seriously or purposefully spreading it to just die.
This is messed up. But
Genocide.
I don't mean to change the subject, but he said off with his head. It made me think. You think they ever made like a guillotine for a penis? And you just stick your head through.
Oh, watch the
Off with his head.
watch
Ah!
watch what is it called? Pain Olympics.
No, that's not a thing, is it?
No, that is.
Oh wow, I hate that I brought this up.
There's one where the
What
guy
have you
takes.
done to yourself?
There's one segment where the guy takes his
Oh,
junk
no.
onto the table and takes a hatchet to it.
What?
Yeah.
Why is this a thing?
I don't know.
Are you tough?
Does anybody die? Well, yeah, probably.
They maim themselves pretty much. There's another one where the guy takes a hammer.
All right, next topic.
Call him Flat Stanley.
What's that meme? It's 4 a.m., babe. Time for your
Flattening.
penis
Dick
flattening. And you're like, yes, honey.
Yes. Yes, dear.
I'm sorry.
People are horrible. Look.
Wait, isn't it with an iron?
Oh yeah, I think there's one with an ironer, and it's on.
What setting do you put the iron on?
Viewers,
To get the wrinkles out of the foreskin.
viewers, I want you all to Google Pain Olympics and watch the video.
No, don't.
Flat bag.
Do
syndrome.
not.
you will have a great 30 minutes.
30
It's
minutes.
30 minutes?
Or the worst 30 minutes of your
Or,
life.
or I think it's like an hour-long film. I forget. I only watched like
I bet
10
Bear
minutes.
Grylls couldn't survive that.
And here's how you
Adapt, survive.
remember to use the blunt side of the hatchet so you can last longer.
Think anyone like got off to that while they were chopping their
Oh yeah,
penis?
I think
I'm
that's what
trying
it's
so hard
for.
to think of something
It's like
that
that
chooses
10
something.
seconds of ecstasy.
But all I can think about is a guy chopping a steak.
Yeah, this kind of makes talking
I got
about animals
something.
raping each other sound good.
Yeah.
How do you feel about not being able to get a haircut? Not you. You fixed your situation.
Yeah, I cut all mine off before it started.
See, all of you have buzz cuts.
I've always thought about it, but do you think pepper spray is actually effective at all to
You want me to
prevent
pepper spray
rape?
you? I'll
No.
pepper spray you.
Yes.
I don't think so. I
You
think
really
it,
don't think it is?
it depends the rapist. Like, how bad they want to rape, I feel like.
I don't
Because
know,
it's going to
man.
hurt, but
Cock
then, like,
is stronger than pepper spray.
Well, you can still see when you get pepper sprayed, right?
that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah. So
but
if you
it's
just,
supposed to be
it
like
just
a-
really pissed the guy off then.
No,
he's
they're
just-
not
now
a
he's just
bear.
now he's just gonna beat you unconscious while he rapes you.
I don't know that that's going to
Not a
happen.
bear.
Yeah.
Have you ever taken pepper spray?
Huh?
Have you
I
ever
don't know,
been
man.
pepper sprayed?
Crackheads
No,
can
I don't
survive
wanna
a lot.
See, I don't.
I think
Just-
I'd rather be
I wanna go
tased
more
than
on
pepper
with the
sprayed.
crack.
Like, one of the SROs said that they tasered this guy that was high on, like, crack or something. They tasered him at Walmart. Well, he kept running. There was, like, one of those signs, like the steel signs. He ran through that thing. Like, he just, like, hit his head, got up, just kept going, just full
Gosh.
speed, being tased.
You seen that one video? I think it was in California. This one guy gets tased and he like falls through the window and gets up and keeps walking. I'm like, that's not good.
See, that's the thing. You tase somebody like that a couple times and they still get up. I think that's when the gun comes out with the silencer on it and you put them down right there.
Or shoot him in the
I'm
knee.
sorry.
Oh,
dude.
there is a video of a guy. He gets like there's 3 cops and they each put a taser on him, and he's just like walking around, just like screaming at like ah, ah. Like yeah, no, I agree. At that point,
Like,
that is no longer a man. Shoot him.
That's a creature.
That's a creature. He might keep walking if you shoot him.
that's why you go for the head, man.
No!
Just gross,
He
man.
needs
Like
to
the
have an
guy
open
trying to stop
casket
the other
funeral.
one with the shotgun.
His face will be frozen like.
You ever seen that one video of?
Oh, here we go.
No. It's these guys, they fan edited the RoboCop movie, the original first one, of the scene where those 3 guys are trying to rape that one girl, and he comes up and like shoots the one guy in the junk, but they edit they make their own little fan animation, and they actually like show his junk getting blown apart, and he's like ah. And then it turned into some weird comedy where all these naked rapists keep jumping out at RoboCop and he's just blasting them all in the junk. I'll post it in the video, but
How great.
No,
I'll
don't-
send it
don't
to
send
you
the
guys.
video. Yeah, send it to.
well, it's on YouTube and it's still up,
Oh.
so they allow it, I guess.
Oh, okay.
I guess because it's a parody movie, it counts. But it's just hilarious because RoboCop's like all afraid. He's like overwhelmed by penises, and he's like,
He's worried he'll turn.
Overwhelmed by penis.
and then I think he pulls out a minigun at one point, and he's like,
Jesus.
it's like a zombie apocalypse, but with naked rapists.
There's like this new comedian, or he's not new, but his stuff's new to me on YouTube, or not on YouTube, on Netflix. Kind of big old fat guy, has like a Hispanic sounding name. Not the fluffy guy, but anyways, he
El
he was
Mexico.
talking about that you should always follow your dream, no matter what it is. And he asked this, like one of his friends, he asked her, he said, so what is one of your dreams? She said, I want to suck off all of Wu-Tang Clan. And he was like, that's a lot of dicks. He's like, I'm not calling her a hoe, but 10 of anything's a lot of dick, a lot of stuff. Just be surrounded by dicks.
Do you believe something like that though? Like that's truly her dream?
Yeah.
If you say that with that much confidence, I think so. Yeah.
I just don't know. I don't think women actually enjoy that.
I think some do.
Some do, but they have to be. I'll bleep the name out, but they have to have like a backstory. They're just they're just like they've had the worst life, and they've had like been kicked down while they're just on the ground, and they'll just say like, you know what, screw it, I'll just be a disgusting human being, just do whatever.
Well,
And it's not. I wouldn't say it's disgusting. It's just
No.
you have less of a limit now.
I don't know. I don't think it's
Like-
disgusting. I don't think it's necessarily a good thing,
Like-
but it's not necessarily a bad thing.
Like you don't have. No one here has to admit what we watch. But when you're on those sites and you're just scrolling through and you see all the other stuff along with the stuff you're looking for, and it's like, who would be into this? You know?
no, I know there's there's something out there for everybody pretty much, but
Like,
I think I look at it from a standpoint of, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't want to be with a girl who has that like fantasy or desire.
yeah.
Because I'm gonna be like, well, I only have the one,
Yeah,
so
that's true.
I think.
I don't
If
want
you
to.
have the length to make up for all of them combined.
Well,
She might be a seasoned vet though.
and you have to think about it
Really
too.
good
Like,
at it.
Yeah,
for-
but I don't. That's the thing is like, well, you're really good at this, but am I it really?
have you ever thought about like how like some of them will have like boyfriends and stuff, and it's like you gotta be. You're in like a weird position to be dating like
Yeah,
a
how do you
professional.
date a porn star?
I don't know.
You
It's
have to be very okay with her taking a lot of penis.
Yeah, I guess you have to also have a lot of confidence in yourself, knowing it's like, well, at least she wants me.
No.
Like,
She wants the rest of them too.
well, no, because it's like that you're doing it for money, but when you're laying with someone you actually like and care for, it's different.
What if she's worn out, but she's like, gotta go to work, comes home, like, man, I can't wait to have fun. She's like, no, I'm a little worn out from work. I have to go and do the same thing.
Well, they don't
tomorrow."
go. They don't do shoots every day, Adam.
They might.
They take breaks like once every like couple weeks.
No,
It's
no.
not like a train every morning. It's like, all right,
Still disturbing.
Run a
time for
train.
my 9 to 5 at the
It's
shoot.
like, all right, well, it's shriveled back down to normal size. We got 2 weeks for the next round.
You think it
Yeah.
ever gets like they get to a point where they're just like, no more sex?
No.
Well, that's something too that I would worry about is, especially if she's doing all this crazy stuff at work.
Her job.
Like, was she gonna come home and like, hey, what do you want to do, missionary?
So where would you? Yeah, that's true. Where would you draw the like? So we pretty much have a census that no one here would date a porn star, correct?
Yeah.
I would try it.
It depends how they look. I won't give you that.
What if they
Because if
have
they're
AIDS?
really good looking, then that wouldn't be a very good porn star.
Yeah, that's not a
They
good
suck at
company.
their job.
Well, I'd blame the producer too. It's like, why aren't you being safe in what you're casting her for? You know?
Yeah.
Anyways,
Idiot.
Okay, bye.
would you date a stripper?
Oh yeah, I'm more inclined.
No,
I'm
I
more
mean,
Let's
inclined
stick
to.
money in their butt.
Yeah, but no one's.
Yeah,
there-
but
I
they
know
put a
for a
penis
fact
in
no
it,
guys
that's
in her or touching her. I know for a fact no other guys are in or touching her.
You ever played GTA?
With a porn star, I know, like, Adam, shut up. But like with a stripper, it's a lot more. Like I can be, like I can sleep at home knowing full well like I'll be fine.
Yeah,
You know?
I think I would date a stripper, like without a doubt, because you got to think like that's a seasoned veteran right there.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing.
They know how to get you up.
That they do.
Yeah.
Adam, are you exiting the cast?
I must depart.
Oh.
HQ has called me back.
Again? You suck, loser.
Shut up. I have to go get things.
By that he means suck penis.
Somebody come get him, cause he's there.
No.
Like a strap.
I have a medical problem and I need medicine.
Which is penis.
Got a prescription.
Right up the butt.
Prescription for 10 Wu-Tang dicks.
Vitamin
We'll
D.
see you on the next podcast when Cristian
Wu-Tang,
comes
pow!
Bye, Adam.
See you, man. Have a good day.
Thanks.
There he goes. Oh, what's the song?
There he
goes
goes
my hero.
Oh, no.
Watch him.
Two different songs.
Oh.
Watch him as he goes. Yeah,
So
but
back on the porn stars.
I'm
So-
gonna have to say no, just because.
Well, you're married, so it's like
Oh yeah, but
me and Tater are lonely.
you got each other.
Not there yet.
You got some mud holes.
mud holes. Gonna go skidding.
Good old dirt trail.
I think that's what gay rednecks call it. You're gonna go mudding.
That's what they mean by mudding.
Never go with them. It's not four wheeling like you think it is.
Oh, they'll be on fours, all right.
get to that field, and you're like, why is everybody's pants down?
I think I would date a porn. I don't know. I think I might date a porn star.
I guess I'd have to know.
There's some really good looking.
I would have to
porn
know
stars.
what she's doing.
Well, that's the thing with the porn star. It's like, of course they're all attractive. It's like that's why they're in the business.
Of course, what are they like? What kind are you doing? Because I
I'm
don't
going
think
for
I
the
wanna,
amateur who's like just started her career.
But that's what I'm saying. You don't want, do you really want to? I mean, as good looking as they are, do you want to date the chick who is famous for the
She's like
10
top,
to 12 on one gangbang?
She's like
Yeah, that's true.
She's like top 5 porn stars in the
Because
world.
honestly, even though
That's a lot of
that's
dicks
work
in
for
one
her,
room.
like what are you bringing to the table that's gonna blow her away?
Like I'm
a
not.
splendid personality.
I guess
That's
yeah.
like, well, I have a sense of humor.
I can make her laugh at least. I can't make her come, but
Do you want to watch
I can make
Netflix?
her come over to watch something.
Do you want to watch Netflix with me?
I'll have a free account.
yeah.
I got Disney Plus free for a year.
Yeah. So I don't think.
You guys ever seen Sons of Anarchy? Sons of Anarchy?
No.
So one of the guys, his wife.
Here
is-
we go.
Stripper.
No, his wife's a porn star, but she only does the girl on girl stuff.
Oh, then yeah, I'm going for that one.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I'd actually be down for that.
But then again, you run into the problem. Is that what she's into, or is that just work?
Either way, I'm down with it. I mean, if
Yeah,
she.
I'm more comfortable with her doing chicks than dudes.
Yeah.
No, it's not that. I'm not saying that. But like, what again? Is she going to be into you at all? If she's,
Oh yeah.
is she doing that just for work and she still likes you?
Or she
that's
into-
fine.
We could just bring one of her. I mean,
She-
listen,
You know what I'm saying,
we're
though.
delving into the weirdness of me, but
Your first night together, she pulls out the strap on. All right, honey.
no, I was gonna say like if she wanted to bring over who she was working with, like
That's not
I'll just
weird.
sit there and watch. I'll just be like,
Oh, then yeah.
it's fucking sweet.
Well, that's your bucket
Fucking
list, right, Ben?
You better shut your mouth. A bucket list. Careful what you get ready to say.
What?
What's on my bucket list?
Watch 2 chicks do it while you watch,
Yeah, but I mean,
but in person.
who doesn't have that on a bucket list? And
It's one of those things that it's like I would love it's like playing a professional sport. I would love to do that. I'm okay with watching too.
I'm not.
I
I gotta jump in.
No, but I'm saying like
yeah, but let's say like you walk in and there's 3 of them going at it. Do I sit here and just enjoy the show, or do I jump in and disappoint 3 people?
I just know the 4th one isn't gonna be.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying, though?
the 4th
Like-
isn't disappointing.
They're all like, oh, this guy again. I'm gonna be like, woo!
Hell,
Hey, in the pet!
I've already been going through life knowing I've disappointed a lot of people, but I felt
But
great.
not to
during
mention, I'd probably end up like Gump.
Numero
going-
uno feels terrific.
I'd end up like Gump, just walking over to him like, I made a mess.
Oh, Jenny.
I'd
be like, I hope y'all weren't expecting too much from me because, well, I'm done pretty much. So
I'm gonna go take a nap in the corner.
I'm gonna go heat up some pizza rolls and chill on the couch.
You want to join?
You guys just, you do whatever it is you do in there. That's fine.
Have you guys seen the new Tiger King yet?
No, I'm gonna watch it. I think a couple today when I get home.
So
It's episodic, right? Not like one big long documentary. Episodic.
Oh, that's
Stop,
still
I
a word
have a
I've
list.
never. Yes, it has episodes.
It's not like the Matrix or whatever. Matrix.
The Matrix. Or Morpheus.
Did you watch any of it yet, Ben?
No.
Anyways,
I think I got my wife convinced to watch it with me, so that'd be cool.
Okay.
I mean, it's a good show, but there's
But you hate the people, right?
no, dude, they remind me of the people that come here. They're all crackheads.
Like they look just like the people here.
They do, yeah. Struggling, trying to get through life.
I don't want to say struggling. They're just monsters to animals.
Struggling, trying to get through life. But he has 2 husbands. One of
Wait,
them.
he?
Yeah, the Tiger King.
Dude,
One
you're
of
not
them-
gonna be the Tiger King and be called straight, are you?
No, one of them's
Owning tigers is badass. Okay, I'll
to
show
a
up.
gay man. One of them.
Just add that to the list of things that makes us not sure about old Christian's choices.
I do gotta say though, and you can edit this out if you want, Christian, but one of the first things, like within the first month of knowing you, somehow you got on the topic of chicks with dicks.
I forget how I got onto that. What brought that up?
I don't know. We were talking about.
Your
I think we're just
desires.
talking about boobies or something. We were like, hey,
No.
you know how sweet
No,
boobies
we're-
are? You're
they
like, yeah, but that'd be sweet with dicks.
You ever seen sluts with nuts for?
Sluts with nuts.
I thought we were talking about furry porn, and then I brought that up. Like you were asking if I was into that.
I don't. Maybe. I don't know, man. Furry porn. Oh yeah, because you used to have that picture on your phone, and it was like a Digimon with titties.
No, she already had titties. in
Oh,
the
excuse
show.
me, sorry.
Hi, my name is Sheila.
Didn't that happen to someone recently here?
Yeah, that guy.
Someone came in to eat, and
It was
then
Kyle or something.
Was
he
it
came
Ke-
back with it. He was a chick. It was like Kendra.
well, wasn't it Keith that brought it up? Or
No, he came over here one day. Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah, Keith did bring it up because he went by or she, whatever, went by Eminem. It. Yeah, that was wild though, man.
Monstrosity.
He that's when Speedy was still over here, and he walked in and Speedy, because you know how Speedy like for the viewers, Speedy like whenever he saw a chick, he was like, titties, nice. So he so this
Just being honest.
this brand new woman walks in and Speedy goes, oh look at that titties, and then it goes like, I mean he did look like a chick, and all of a sudden Speedy's staring at him and he goes, hey Speedy. And then Speedy got scared and ran outside.
It's like, Speedy, that chick has a deeper voice than you, buddy. I'd be careful.
you're gonna be on bottom, Speedy.
Dude,
Your power bottom Speedy.
I don't know. It's just such a lie. It's just such false advertising.
Have you seen that the Hispanic guy in town?
It's like eating
Who
a
has-
turkey, but it's
The one who
meat.
he's with?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have
Oh
you
yeah,
seen him?
I know them.
I'm not gonna lie. So viewers, there's this Hispanic fella that is in the process of turning. Not gonna lie, looks
No,
pretty good.
I don't.
I
I
thought
don't think she is getting the surgery. I have to be polite because I'm
Chicks
friends
with
with
dicks!
them.
Right.
But
Cause what?
I have to be polite because I'm actually friends with both of them.
Oh,
But
Sorry for
her and
making fun of
her
your friends.
girlfriend, because they're both transitioning, but I don't know if they're gonna get the transformation completely, because I think it's
you haven't seen my final
because
transformation.
unless you go through the hormonal surgery early on at a young age, the surgery won't do much except for like an outer appearance, but
Right.
you'll still have most of your male features, like your facial structure and your body structure.
But that dude,
But
he does look like
yeah,
a chick though.
Yeah.
He looks like an attractive chick.
When she puts the work and actually, again, I gotta be polite.
Not gonna lie, dude. Have you seen her?
Yeah.
If I didn't know who he was,
I'll
and I saw him on the strip, I'd be like, man, this good
Want
looking
me to
chick.
introduce you to her?
No, thank you.
All right. You look really like you were forward.
Hard pass. No,
Are you
thank
sure
you.
about that, Tater? You were very confident.
Hole's a hole.
I'm just saying
Hole's a hole.
that. No, oh god, no.
If you believe for her
You're
to
the
be
one
a,
that likes chicks with dicks. That's right down your
listen
alley.
here. If you believe
There's two of them.
if you believe hard enough for
It's fucking
her to be a
smorgasbord.
girl, you can finish pretty quick.
Hard enough.
Hard enough. No, but
Tighter than the average girl.
anyways, back at the Tiger King. So he convinces one guy to marry him, and the one guy, he probably is gay. You know what I
use
mean?
the bathroom.
Or at least bi. All right. Then the other guy, well, you're gonna want to hear this. Then the other guy is super straight. You can just tell he's pretty straight. Well, he
got turned.
no, he tells the guy. He says, so when you watch porn, do you like the girl getting plowed by the guy with the little dick or the big dick? And he said, well, the guy with the big dick. And then the Tiger King responded saying, well, then you're not that straight, are you?
He's got a point. If you have a preference for penis going into a woman.
Yeah, that is true. You got a point there.
Well, I guess I'll just go home to my wife and continue being my straight self. You guys want to put clothes on and play dress up with each other, you're welcome to. Have you a little Latina over there? I don't know. I'm not like, it's not that I'm going to judge anybody, but that stuff just does seem weird to me. Like, it's not to say that they're intentionally like lying to you,
It is kind of false
It's very
advertising.
deceitful though, because there are chicks or guys that dress like that for the most part you can't tell,
No.
and it's just like
That one we were talking about, super tight pants. Once someone told me, no, that's a dude, I was like, where is he hiding it? You know what I mean? Yeah.
the tuck.
The tuck, the knit tuck.
No, but yeah, I can't. It is kind of false advertising. So to me, that whole relationship would start out as somewhat of a lie. Because if you couldn't tell right off the bat, and you're trying to be a respectful person, you're not going to find that out for a few dates.
Right.
And then at that point, when you find out, I'm like, well, I'm really looking for this, so
Right.
I guess we're going to break up. And then it turns into you hate me because I'm like, no, it's because that's not what I was interested in anyway.
Because I thought I was going for a chick, and then
Yeah.
you whipped out the same equipment.
Like, well, that's not, no.
Yeah.
Me no want sausage.
The roast beef, please.
I wanted the dangle beef.
Well, yeah, I have. So one of my buddies, when I was in college, I didn't know him as a girl. I just met him as a guy, but I met him during transition. So it doesn't bother me regardless, even if you stick with what you were born with downstairs. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because it's not my life. But at the same time, it is hard for me to say that you're a girl if you have a penis.
Yeah.
Because, even though if you say I want to be called a girl, I'll call you a girl. Now, do I actually think that? That's another issue.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, that gets into the whole identity thing where, we've recently gone through these changes in this world of people can basically identify as whatever they want to identify as. And I'm okay with that to a certain extent, other than where do you draw the line at?
Yeah.
Where do you say this is too far? Because if I want to identify as, like, if it benefits me to identify as a minority female and I get things better because of that, then okay, I'll do that.
Right.
And not have to, and it doesn't matter that I'm not that, it just matters that I'm identifying as that.
So wait, is this you coming out to transitioning to female, Ben?
Anyway.
I just, have you seen that video of, it is ma'am.
Oh, I love that one.
See, I don't care what you want to be, but at the same time, if you don't tell me what you want to be identified as, don't get mad at me for, if you look like a dude and I say yes sir, and you sound like a dude and I say yes sir, and it is ma'am. Well, I didn't know that. I don't know you, and you sound like a dude.
Well, at least
Right.
correct me nicely. Like, oh, it's ma'am. Oh, I'm sorry.
Even then,
Yeah.
how am I supposed
It's like you can
you're
have.
you're gonna be screwed either way.
Well, the
If
thing
you assume they're one thing based on their appearance, you're being too judgy because you're judging their appearance.
Well, the thing is, everyone can have their little circle, their little environment, the tiny world that revolves around them. But don't assume everything outside of your world has to also conform to it.
Yeah.
So you can go on throughout your day living how you want to live, but the rest of the world doesn't have to follow along. So whether or not I'll call you something, it's not because I'm doing it out of spite or just to anger you. It's because, again, I'm not part of your universe.
Right.
I'm just living my own universe.
Right.
That's well put, because that's I think that's the thing is stop getting offended at basically nothing.
Well, stop causing problems that you're creating for yourself.
Right.
It's like, okay, you want to be called that, and everyone in your circle knows to call you that. Your friends, your family, your close associates. But anyone else outside of that, they don't know you, they don't care about you, and they don't want to know you,
Yeah.
Well, it's like I think we've covered this before in many of these casts. I'm a large fellow, but that's like me getting mad at someone for saying that, Now, obviously, there's limits. You just don't need to go up and call someone a fat ass for no reason. But that'd be
the food must be good.
like
here.
someone saying you're a big guy. That's happened before. That's a thing.
That happened.
Someone
right,
said that?
well, right next to him, to his face.
And,
That's messed up.
But yeah,
Wow,
See,
oh my
it doesn't
gosh.
bother me. I mean, it does, but it doesn't. I'm
It's
not
like-
gonna
But
go
at the
punch
same
guy in
time,
the
he's a
face.
calm, collected adult. He's not. Like,
But it'd
some
be like me
substitute
saying to
for
that person, "Hey, I just identify as not skinny, not what you said,"
Yeah.
and getting all in their shit about it. I'm like, that's not what this is.
Yeah.
Or like get into their faces like I'm like top peak physical health compared to you. It's like, okay, if
Yeah.
you want to identify that way, it's like okay, but don't try to yell at me for not knowing what you think about yourself.
Yeah.
And I think one thing, one comedian, I forget who it was, but they put it well, was it had to do with the subject. I forget what quote he said. But it was along the lines of what we've been saying, where it's like these people, these things,
These things.
it's okay to feel this way, but at the same time we can't live in a world based on feeling. You know, we have to work off of factual evidence. So like, and there's this whole argument of separation between sex and gender, where they're saying like it's changed in a way where sex is like the thing you're born as, and gender is like a societal placement.
See, and I get that. I
Yeah.
understand where they're coming from. I get that sex is if you're born as a male, but gender is if you're born as a male and you like dressing up.
Yeah.
Society has put that gender,
Well,
that activity
well, I
as
think
a
it's the other way
female.
around.
Well, they
As a
make
female
they
thing.
make argument that
I think
gender
it's the other way around.
because
The other way around?
I
because
think
gender is a societal thing. They're saying where being a male doesn't mean I have to like trucks or violent video games or like action.
I think it's the other way around. I think gender is what.
No, they're making that.
are.
No, they're making that argument.
Who's they?
Everyone on the internet. But they keep switching it up where it's like no this
The internet.
just everyone. Where they're making the
This
argument.
is too deep for our podcast.
Yeah.
This
Well,
is gonna
we're
get-
gonna step
Where I
on
was
a
going
lot
This
of
is
with
getting
that,
too
where,
opinionated
where I was
for
going
this.
with that is
Well,
I don't care. Like, if you're a dude and you want to
Yeah.
wear a dress,
Well,
wear a fucking dress.
we
if you're a
can-
chick,
But that doesn't change your gender.
I don't.
That's
care.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Well, again, we'll clarify. It's like this is all opinionated, and live your life how you want to live.
Oh,
But
yeah.
don't try to force your life onto others.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, this was the quote the comedian said, but the people who like make these arguments and get all this offensive about themselves in their world is these are the same kids who like grew up and were told and by their parents like you can become anything, like getting that narcissistic ego put into them at a young age where it's like you're special, you can do whatever, you
Yeah.
can become anything. This is more opinionated from him, but I get where he's coming from, where I take it into my own way, where I take that opinion in my own way, where it's like I see where he's going from with that, where it's like the babyification, like you're constantly told you're special, you're amazing, like you can be anything. It slowly like builds up as you
Yeah.
grow up.
Yeah.
And it's like, I am special and people should listen to me,
And it's hard to backtrack stuff like that.
Yeah, you can't
When you've
like
been told that your whole life. It's hard to. The first time you get out there,
and
I
live
don't want to say
life.
the real world, but like the first time someone challenges that, it hits you like a punch in the face.
You think like now, why are they against me? I'm what's wrong with me?
And a lot of times too, this stuff gets blown out of proportion because it's not
Yeah.
necessarily that they're against you.
Yeah.
They're just expressing an opposing view of it.
Well, and
and it gets taken so extreme that like there ends up being a lawsuit or a fight.
Well,
or,
and they think of themselves like I can do no wrong or I can say no bad. It's like I'm perfect.
I think it's good to put that. This is where I, add my profession into
Again,
it.
you can raise a child positively.
I think it is good by as a parent telling them they're special and they're perfect. They can be whatever they want. But where that has messed up is now when they fail or when something obstructs their way, it's that thing's fault. It's not their fault.
Yeah.
You need to put responsibility on the child.
They never look at it as
That's
what
where it messes
did
up.
I do wrong? It's like, why are you being this way? You know?
Yeah.
It's like it's never what did I do wrong or what did I do to cause this? And it's also, I don't know. It's probably a small minute number of parents, but I think it's a lot more. It's becoming more of an ideal thing in this day and age. But these parents, I guess you could call them millennials, where they also have that self-entitlement for their family, where they never look at it either as what did my child do wrong. It's like I'm gonna attack this person. Someone's attacking.
Them.
Yeah, someone's attacking my
Someone
son
made
for
my
no
child
reason.
hit him.
Some outside, something
Yeah.
other than him caused this.
Like
Yeah.
you're yelling at my son for no reason. It's like no, it's because he hit my car. You know.
I hate that, man. So where I had to work at is, you guys know where I work at school, and I had to make phone calls, like, with us in this lockdown, making sure that people are doing their work. And I called one and I told them, hey, your kid's not doing their work. If you just have them email their teachers, this can all get sorted out. What do you mean? He's doing his work. It's just not showing up. You guys need to fix that. You need to fix that right now. It's not showing up. No, I can guarantee he's playing video games. You know what I mean? I can guarantee that he's not doing
he's
stuff.
been lying to you this whole time.
I know. See, and that's like 10%. Most of the parents, like,
They think their child's telling the truth all the time.
well, yeah, they do. But most of the parents, once you confront them with that, like I called one mom and I told her about it, and she was like, "Well, he's been telling me he's been doing his stuff." And I said, "No, he
Well,
really
one of us is
hasn't."
clearly lying.
Here's a website you
Well,
can go
she
check
said-
on his work.
Well, she said, "I'm gonna kick that boy's ass." So that's most of the
That's-
parents is
that's
where
the
they're
good-
like, yeah,
It's like, yeah, my son's been lying and he's been caught in the act. He's now going to get punished.
Yeah.
It's not like, well, why didn't you do anything about that? It's like,
Well, see, that's
because I'm miles away.
Yeah.
I got two kids at home.
again, the
And
point of a school is
I've been
not.
staying on top of them about that.
They're not. The
You're gonna do your work.
parents aren't there to raise your child. They're there to teach them, but not raise them for you. It's like that's up to the parents. You
I
teach-
need the teachers to teach
like-
my kids math,
Yeah.
not how to be.
Like
I can teach them
like
how to be respectful.
like Tater's there to teach them about like certain curriculars, but he's not there. He's not there to tell them what's right and wrong in society and how to be a good person, because that's on the parents.
Yeah.
It's like you're not their father, or
Well, see, it's sad, and we're getting way too deep into this.
too dark.
But it's sad. But some of them, like
We're just old men ranting.
some of them, I am a father figure to them because they don't have a positive male figure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
that's
I have.
that's not to say that
I saw a lot of
the
that.
teachers don't
growing
have
up.
any of that, like attributes in that situation.
Right.
And
Which I
they're-
think they should and they do, but
And-
it can't all be like when a kid's not doing good in school.
Yeah.
It can't always come down to it's just the teacher's fault. Because as a
Yeah.
parent, I've heard that a lot. Just the teacher. I've heard how bad a teacher is, and then my kid will have that same teacher, and I'll be like, that teacher was great.
And
Yeah.
that's not necessarily like a generational thing. That's just like common in kids, where if they want to fill that missing place in the family, so they look to a figure to like hold that spot, you know. So like the whole father figure with you, it's like that's like common with like boys or girls. It's like if they missing a parent figure, what's the term?
Oh, and how do you feel bad for them that that's their father figure?
Yeah, they'll
No offense.
imprint.
Sorry, they're fucked up to start with.
Yeah.
They're already down the rabbit
They
hole
have
if they
no
look up
hope
to me.
anyway.
All right, let's get back.
I promise I don't talk like this at work.
Let's back off all this depressing talk about horrible society.
Mr. Tater, what are we gonna do for class today? Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
That's what we're gonna do.
You start drinking.
Start drinking in class. Anyways,
Anyways, back
I-
onto fun romps.
No, I
Well, you close it off then. This topic.
close off what? I mean, that's
It's depressing.
I have kids that are in school, and
we really traveled down the rabbit hole at this point.
you don't.
Well, that's what happens with quarantine.
It's sad because you kind of have to look at it this way: is you can trust your kids, but you kind of can't
Yeah.
because they're also like I have a 9-year-old, and
She's gotten good at lying.
she's at that she thinks she's great at it, and but the best part about that is with her, I'll ask her something. Pretty much I've known it hasn't happened. I was like, did you do your math homework? Yeah. She just has that stare. And so I'm like, "Are you sure?" And she'll go, "Well, not all of it." So then she'll go do her math. So it's kind of like she's pretty easy to read for me right now.
Yeah.
And what I've had to explain to my oldest, my son, he's 14, is it's not so much he doesn't lie to me, it's just his body language. Like his body language is speaking louder than anything he says right now.
The looking down.
When
and,
I
like,
tell him it's time
arms.
to put down the video games for a little bit and let's do some of your schoolwork, oh man. And the first thing he'll say, "I'm not mad." I'm like, "Are you sure? Because you look like you're ready to give me a power bomb and like smash the TV through the wall." Because this gets his face. I mean, you can tell he's my son because instantly when he gets upset, his face red, just instantly red. Stomps through the house. He gets that from his mom. Though. And it's like you're not gonna tell me you're not mad right now.
Yeah.
Like you guys can tell when I'm mad. You know when I'm mad. I know when you're mad.
Is he gonna be high school next year?
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
Can't
But
wait till it beats up all the nerds.
no, I don't have a problem with the topics we've just discussed. I think it's a little bit opinionated for us for what we've done in the past.
Well, no, we're not telling people how to raise their kids. We're just giving like our experience with some kids.
Yeah. We're just really just kind of venting.
We're complaining about our problems.
Yeah.
Which is what this podcast is for.
Oh yeah. Yeah, well I mean, like none of these are life advices. Like we just skipped from dating a porn star to like raising your children. So obviously these aren't life advices.
But I think, I mean, what it comes down to is that probably most she-males are gay. And they're probably vegetarians.
What if they're doing chicks?
They suck it.
And we know how
Are
I
they
feel
lesbian?
about vegetarians. What?
Oh yeah, we talked about that, right? Well, we were playing PUBG.
Gay vegetarians?
No, we talked. We were talking to Adam, where I'll probably have to cut this. You let me know, but about the whole, like I'd rather have a lesbian mom than a gay dad because lesbians are cooler.
Oh.
Because
Oh,
if you think
man.
about it, everyone
See,
everyone.
here's a problem there.
I was just making a joke. I wasn't saying like.
You're backtracking.
Yeah, no, it
I was
was.
just
I
joking.
remember.
But
Don't hit me!
But I was saying society's viewpoint is like everyone thinks lesbians are cool, but gay dudes are kind of gross.
Yeah, that's because when they survey them, they survey 100 guys.
Yeah.
That's why that, you know what I'm saying? When they asked
Yeah, that is true.
When they asked 100 men, are lesbians cooler than gay guys? What do you think the answer's going to be? You're going to have 99 guys say lesbians are cooler. The one who said they aren't is gay himself. You know what I'm
That
saying?
is very true.
Well, like you got to look at. That's why whenever you see like the survey says like who was in the survey. First off, give me the range of the people that were in the survey. If it was like 100 just random, different gender, different age, different all kinds of stuff, people.
50-50.
Okay, fine. I'll go by what that says. Which is cooler, lesbians or gay men? We surveyed 100 dudes. I bet the lesbians won by a long shot. No way, because we're talking about guys, and then the 2 or 3 that are like, oh, gays aren't too bad. You're gay. That's because you're down with it. That's
Yeah.
and that's not even. I'm not saying that's fact, but I'm saying that's more likely than
Just do a stamp.
facts. I can spit facts at you all day. Vegetarians suck.
So I went to school at a very liberal school, like super liberal.
And that's why you're the way you are.
Okay. But
No denial.
I've had more.
Penis.
Like I've had
Is
like
there a river in Egypt?
I've had like 5 lesbian friends and only 1 gay friend. And even the gay friend, like the lesbian friends, like we'd go out and like get drunk and like chill. The gay friend I couldn't get drunk with because he would try to get a little handsy, and I'd be like, dude, you need to back up.
Is this like your way of coming out, Tater?
This is my way of saying that, yeah, I rock with lesbians more than gays.
You're a gay lesbian.
That means
Does
it's
that mean straight?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, I guess.
That was a joke I made in school back in the day, where I was like, we turned it around. We convinced like half the school to like agree on it, but like we were gay. We're like most guys were saying we're gay, but for lesbians, we're like backwards gay.
Well, you ever notice though, even in today's society, when someone uses the term gay, they're talking about two dudes.
Yeah. They try.
Two women together is gay. It's under the definition of gay.
I hate the whole like trying to correct people on terms and stuff. It's like just let them change. You know, that's how just language works. It's like they change over time.
Let them scissor!
So instead of saying homosexuals, now we just say gay.
Well, gay, I mean, remember when gay back in the day used to mean happy?
Yeah, just happy.
Oh, he's having a gay all the time. It's like, he's doing a guy?
Yeah. It's like how fag used to mean cigarettes. Now it's just a slur for gays.
Now it's just Adam's nickname.
Yeah. Alright, now that Tater's gone, let's make fun of him for being gay.
Yeah, in case y'all didn't realize, Tater pretty much just came out to us. He's accepting of all genders. And
He's just admitted to sucking a dude off. He's probably jacking off in the bathroom thinking about it.
That's a horrible thought, but you're probably right.
Yeah.
He likes it in the hole.
He likes butt stuff.
I do think he probably plays a few of those, let's hide the salami kind of games at his house by himself.
Yeah.
You think he's ever actually that upset about Colton laying in his bed, or is that just
maybe
he's afraid of the fantasy coming true?
What if it just turns out he's always just disappointed when we show up? It's like, oh, I almost had my time with him.
Oh, like when Colton got over there first that time?
Yeah.
He was like, maybe the other guys won't show up.
Maybe they'll cancel the podcast tonight.
I can introduce myself to Colton's throat. Oh, Tater.
Tater, if you're listening to this, we're sorry.
Poor
But
bastard.
also, you're gay.
Well,
So, you think we'll sign off now?
I think so. I think Tater's got to get in here to say bye.
All right.
But
Oh,
don't let what we've discussed,
discourage
you from our podcast. We got a little opinionated this time, and I think we put the fire out before it got too heated.
And here's me admitting to my own faults for today, but we would have had.
Do we have that kind of time?
Wow. But we would have had our own mics today, but we had to settle for the one because I couldn't. Something messed up.
Technical difficulties. We're working on it. And Cristian will figure it out. He's good. He
I'll just drop another 1,000.
Tater, we're getting ready to wrap it up. If you had any final thoughts or anything you want to say, or
would you like the mic for yourself? Here you
Sure.
go. I'll turn it down just in case you're too loud.
Final thoughts. Remember, in this time of trouble, in this time of peril, we need to stay together. But right now, self-isolate.
You want to pass it?
Yeah.
is Peter Dinklage always short of breath? That's just my question for next time.
I don't know.
Self-isolate, as Tater told you. We'll hope to be back soon. And hopefully this virus crap can move on. We can get back to regularly scheduled programming around here.
Probably not.
Colton, you suck for not playing games with us.
Just like vegetarians.
Yeah, and I guess so. This has been Let Me Just Say This podcast.
Why do you not?
What?
You passed it around, and then he gave it to you, and you were like, "Oh, get this gross shit out of my face."
All right, fine.
It's not the first time you've had a rod in your hand.
Stop it. It probably can't hear you now. But yeah, this has been the Let Me Just Say This podcast.
If you rub it, it doesn't refresh you.
Hopefully we get back to smooth sailing with recording.
I'm gonna munch your butt.
Yeah, hopefully we get.
It's more of a dick in motion.
I expect the next few months to probably get a lot worse thanks to this virus.
Vegetarians are all liars.
Vegetarians are liars?
Yeah.
How so?
They all eat dick. Liars. Anyway, facts.
That's me.
We'll start a new segment too coming up. We're gonna title it Ben's Facts. We'll figure some facts out.
I gotta I gotta get you a theme song then.
All right, that'll work.
A little intermission. Yeah, that it?
That's
That's
it.
it.
All right. This has been the Let Me Just Say That podcast with me, host of the most, Christian.
Ben.
Tater.
Adam's gay self.
And Colton's busy sucking COVID.
Horse
Jesus.
penis.
Yeah, horse semen all over him.
Oh. It's like I can't even make words.
I'm gonna do a Hunter sound.
All right.
Tater sound.
Okay, go ahead.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.